Testing. Oh, you can hear me. Alright. Alright, the mic working. Alright, yes, sir, Ski. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we're not playing this. We're not playing this. We out of here. Alright. Let me talk to Brody. Talk to Kato. Oh, let me decorate the room real quick. Hold on. I can't switch it. That's crazy. Yes, I want to quit. Alright, we're just gonna do the main story. Let's go.
Finally take a breather. Weren't you supposed to call Sugiura?
Right.
I wasn't I? Crazy how he ended up in our line of work.
After seeing us in action, who could blame him?
Who could blame him? 23K, yeah? That's about like $200.
Okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right down here. If we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detectives in town.
Oh, yeah? You sure it's a legit lead?
Hey, that's some faith. Would I waste your time on a bad lead?
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then, should I save the details for when I see you?
Sure. When do you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. Tomorrow if you can swing. We're based in Ichincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out front. That's us. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let me check my schedule.
What schedule? Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work in weeks.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cuts. Smart guy.
Oh, right. I guess we don't want to look desperate.
We here.
Sorry to see you. Yeah, tomorrow works just fine.
Perfect. Man, this is gonna be so great. Oh, and Kaito's
Breaking
on
back.
too, right?
He'll be there.
See you guys soon then.
Sugiura said he'd give us the details when we get there.
Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm really familiar with that neck of the woods.
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance to broaden our horizons.
Low key. Hold on, I need to change the. How do I? Oh yeah. Alright. We back. I'll put me up there. Yeah, that's better. This shit hot. Hey, 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 hey. Those are Rucci. Those are Rucci. Jenna. Oh yeah, Gazames. Oh yeah, Gazames. Oh yeah, Gazames.
99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this trip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Sukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Alright.
Let's roll.
What's that? Head to Yokoyama 99. Alright. We finna head there. Let's go to Yokoyama 99. Daki. Let me finish it off for you. Daki.
Really, guys?
Yeah, bye. I want to play final stand and pass. Skydive. Okay. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat something. It's not with the food place.
Yo, hold up a sec, Doc. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sight over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. Big old gust just came through. Right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
Goddamn brats! I got that one. He called us goddamn brats. You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back!
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole. You think you can fuck with us? We're gonna kick your ass!
He must not know. He must not know. He's finna get beat up badly. Alright, look, so it's telling me parry, press L1 to play it, grab with circle, to press again when holding down, press circle, when the power touch save this on the enemy. Alright. But oh, okay, finally they got a bigger health bar. Like, finally, what that dude do? Oh, I gotta do the tutorial. They want me to do this tutorial. Press Chargo against a scared enemy. That's not a. So L1. Scary niggas. I did what? I need y'all to hit me. I need someone to hit me. Two more. One more, and then I can kick your asses. Alright, bet. Now we can fight. I'm gonna save you for last, man. I'm really playing around with these people. I told you I'm saving you for last. Oh, look at that Wii game. Oh. Oh. I'm just having fun. I'm trying to do some new like moves. I'm trying to like learn new moves and shit.
That stinks like a bitch! For fuck's sake. These guys are monsters.
Yo. Was that Aikido just now? Don't tell me you're training in a secret dojo or something.
It's more my own.
I want to learn. I gotta learn how to fight like that.
Hold back for punks like them. Here, this came from one of those kids. Recall what to do with it.
You really didn't have to. But thank you.
those were students from Serio High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learn some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza, not to mention those Yokohama Leomon gangsters. Those kids wouldn't dare to mess with them.
So they're selective about their targets.
Yes, they'll only harass you if they think they'll get away with it.
Think they'll be back for more?
I certainly hope not. Anyway, I sure am glad you stopped by. Come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever intervened. I take it you're not from around here?
Yeah, but we might end up staying. For a while at least. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there right now.
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
That's all right. If anything, we should get going.
Sure. Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
That was bad.
What is it?
I definitely. Definitely, I'm gonna push up and set that shit up. I definitely need to clean my room. No, I was trying to avoid them. Oh my gosh.
Stay down.
See, they too easy. I haven't met. It's like my thing is over here. Like, am I tripping?
Yokohama 99. Yeah, that's the place.
Wow, not too shabby, guys.
Yo. Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagamishi.
Yagamishi.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
Yagamishi.
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office.
Man, I love Japan. I hear how to fight.
Shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? You took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was all truism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be. You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal. For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
Tell ya.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with these kinds of cases. What do you think? Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give you a hint. It's not a problem you'd find in Kamurocho.
So, it's specific to Yokohama?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfits run in Chinatown are at each other's throats, and you guys sort out the aftermath.
Well, we did just hear about the Yokohama Liu mob. They're a gang, right?
Yeah, Yokohama Liu, whatever. But they're stirring up shit as we speak.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang-related activity at all. No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous. I'll just tell you, it's bullying.
Bullying?
Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove their child was... Fairly often, they want these bullies taken to court immediately.
They'll also want to hold the schools accountable. But none of that happens without...
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in middle school. Research shows that boys at that age experience a sudden spike in testosterone. This leads to outbursts to assert dominance, compounded by the irrationality of... Scientifically, this potent mix of impulses often manifests as bullying.
Yeah. I call that puberty.
That would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls involved too, aren't you?
Ah, with girls, it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that also has links to bullying. See, oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment, regardless of your gender. For instance, scientists have observed that a mother's oxytocin levels surge when looking at her child.
Then it's not always a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled cooperation among our primitive ancestors? Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal support. So you could kind of say the survival and reproduction
We're in history in science class.
After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone. However, this intense social need bore a dark side. Individuals who failed to contribute were shunned and eventually condemned. Let's say there was a villager who never put in his fair share. All he did was eat the crops. If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village was on the brink of starvation.
And by then, it'd be too late.
Precisely. That's why these offenders were punished. Primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, a necessary measure for society's greater good. And societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who endured in the long run. To put this into focus, these people are our direct ancestors.
So from a science perspective, modern-day bullying is just primitive?
More like it's hardwired into our nature.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
It's time to roll up.
Chalk it up to just that. However, we humans do tend to reject what's foreign to us.
Bussin'.
Whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of punishment. All over the world, no matter where or when.
Oh. What is that?
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the fieldwork.
Makes sense.
It's real. This one's the bullying.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the offender. In those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with dopamine, triggering an instant rush of pleasure. In other words, serving justice can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
Sure, but that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy. or it stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive, Yagami-shi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the manpower?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned. That said, he also requires us to be discreet.
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes per grade, making 18 in total, so approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiurashi and I couldn't possibly vet them alone.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help.
For a couple of rookies, you sure have it together.
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, by the way. Think of it as a little welcoming party. The restaurant's name is Kyoinwo. If you could meet us there, that'd be great.
Sure. You didn't have to do that.
Yes, Ersky.
Let's roll.
I just want to get my floor a little bit. Alright. Oh. Hey. So I go to Colorado. Oh my goodness, bro, leave me alone. Y'all not even no match. That, bro. I'm gonna do the X action on him.
Really, guys?
What is it?
I need to use some, how do I, so go to, what's the corner? I could take a taxi. $500 yen. Chinatown. Forget it. We here.
What is it? Kyoinro. this is it.
We taking taxis in the game.
Are you almost here, Yagamishi?
500 yen, that's cheap.
Down.
Actually, we're right out front.
Excellent. Just give the host my name.
Will do.
I wish that was taxi driver.
Living in a net cafe not too long ago? He sure has come a long way.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll leave us in the dust.
So we gotta go in.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagamishi and Kaito-san.
But this is like a this remind me of like an anime,
the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
a game anime.
Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing your praises. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of the private high school, Serio, if you've heard of it.
Serio High. Isn't that where those kids were from?
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Is something the matter?
We actually ran into some of your students today. There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker and recording it on their phone.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we did. Had to knock a little sense into those brats.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap and tell it like it is?
Because that would be unprofessional, Kaito-san.
Kaito-san.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any
Wavvy
information you may have?
Konnichiwa.
Yes. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and each situation is unique. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or, if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concerns promptly enough? I believe the key is prevention. Stop bullying before it starts.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning,
yes.
I happened across a sign. Yokohama 99, it read. I visited your webpage, actually, and I discovered just how well-versed you were at this very matter. At that moment, I knew fate was guiding my hand.
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was beforehand. All we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the first place.
Hence why we called in the reinforcements.
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur. This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would otherwise go unnoticed. Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and present our initial analysis.
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned spy cam.
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, the whole operation could be compromised. As such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior, ensuring these cameras remain hidden.
Damn, you make me want to hire us.
This secret stays between you and us, Jim. Not even the guards or teachers can know. Do I have that correct?
You do. I believe the more people who know, the more likely it is this will get out. At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has tackled many a difficult case in Kamurocho. I'm glad to have such a reliable detective on the job. You have my full confidence and backing.
They just keep raising the bar on us, don't they?
So, Yagamishi, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman, now's your chance.
Hey, good idea. You might learn a thing or two from watching the master at work.
Way to put me on the spot, guys. But might as well.
Okay, so what question should we ask him? Why go so far to hire detectives? We didn't already. scuffle with students. We got our ambulance man went there. Mind if I'm honest, thinking that? Nah.
In the event we do uncover bullying, what action would you take?
Of course, we would provide appropriate counseling, in addition to notifying the local authorities.
Wouldn't that mean increasing the teacher's workload? Interviewing students, filling out paperwork. That could lead to making people not want to bother reporting it.
Sad to say, I can't rule out that possibility. The teachers have so much on their plate as it is. I doubt they'd volunteer to look for any extra trouble. That is why we must strike at the root of it.
What if you offered your staff a bonus for catching any bullies in the act? I know that'd motivate me.
You don't think that'd backfire?
Actually, it might be worth considering. But the fact of the matter remains, bullying has no perfect solution.
Could you elaborate on why you're going the detective route for this?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud before it can grow any worse.
And it's not enough for the teachers to be on full alert?
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid I can't fully trust whatever they jot down in some report.
So, we never actually resolved this, but we did get into a scuffle with your students. No one got hurt, but how do you feel about that?
I'm afraid I have to remain ignorant of that.
Fine. But let me tell you one thing. Next time I see your students harassing someone, it's gonna be lights out. The kitty gloves are off.
That also part of the Yagami Detective Agency package?
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your teacher's reports. Why is that?
Human error, I suppose. Behavior can be ambiguous, and it is difficult to notice every little detail.
Your first response seemed to hint at something else.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it did.
Can you tell me what's going on?
Where should I begin? You see, folks, it has been almost 4 years since the suicide of one of our students. The poor boy hung himself at home.
You mean because he was being bullied?
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but they never turned up anything. Neither did the court.
Wait, you were taken to court?
Yes. One of the students' parents filed a lawsuit. Now, there were online postings that may or may not have hinted at bullying. But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in the clear.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe there wasn't. But I may have been
This
too
bullying,
far removed
you know,
from
people be
classroom to
bullying.
say that in good faith.
You be bullying like a motherfucker, man.
Watch our students come to school, and what I see are young, happy kids. They're all so full of life, with bright futures ahead. However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our student teachers. Everyone assumes it's a mental health issue.
Don't tell me he got picked on too.
That could have been the case, but I didn't get enough details to say for sure. From what I'd observed, he appeared to be getting along quite well with his students. But I later heard his family had reported him missing. At the end of the day, I'm asking you to shed light on the darkness that's plagued my school. That is why I went the detective route.
Okay.
Hey, Chairman, you a big fan of Peking duck?
Oh, it's very tasty.
Isn't it? It's one of my personal favorites. Nothing like biting into warm, crunchy duck skin. Oh, it's gotta be slathered in that special sauce.
Are you eating okay, Yagamishi? You could place another order. If you could get back to the case, I'll make sure to keep your plate full.
And he tells me to keep it professional.
I think this conversation has been enlightening. Any thoughts, Tsukumo?
What else is there? I suppose we'll have to see when we get there. We may have more questions then.
That would be fine.
All right then. Time to dig in or what?
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
Call this nibbling? Hey waiter, I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can handle this heat.
I take it this place isn't exactly cheap.
Don't you worry about that, Yagamishi. The bill's on us. It's your welcoming party, remember?
In that case. Excuse me. I'm ready to order too.
When a nigga not paying, that's what the niggas want to order a lot. The info has been added to your case files. Suicide. What's a 22-year-old student teacher? Don't even mind mentioning. Oh.
So, how was that for your first day's work? I realized that meeting was a lot to take in, but the task at hand seems pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah. What was it you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course. Freshly launched. As you may recall, only the chairman is aware of... We must therefore deceive both student...
Sounds like a plan to me.
In any case, try to make yourselves at home.
Hmm? Huh?
Sucks.
Yeah.
No way!
Ah. Huh.
Huh? Yagami-san.
Huh?
Hey.
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Nah. Yeah.
Can you?
Gotcha.
Hey, this is a side mission.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault, buddy. Oh.
Excuse me. No way.
Nasty man. Nasty man. This is too easy. Oh. I got this on hard.
Hey.
Yep.
Oh. Are you serious?
I owe you one. Yagamishi, remember those uniforms I mentioned? You'll need to put one on before we go. They should be a perfect fit.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to miss it.
What's up with those guys? They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Seiryo High. Gentlemen, are we all ready? Remember, this case can open up a lot for us depending on how we solve it. So let's leave no stone unturned.
Don't worry. No case is too big or too small. We always swing for the fences. Ain't that right, Tom?
You know it.
Good. Then let's get going.
Shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm finna pause the stream. I'm finna pause the stream real quick. We back. Over to eat.